Is the sound on? Hey, what's up? It has been a very, very busy couple of weeks. Um, got people dealing with this fire in Cali and a lot of stuff going on. Plus, mainly studying the market. I actually was between talking with friends dealing with this fire and um, and researching up to the last minute is why I'm late. I'm super late. I don't think I've ever been this late. But 10 minutes late. Well, 30 minutes compared to the regular time. 10 minutes late compared to the time I set. So sorry about that. But research has to be done, and I'm gonna have to finish this stuff when I get off. But I want to talk about some important stuff today. Some stuff that I think a lot of people have been overlooking. Nobody's really said directly, and I've been overlooking too. So I'm not. This is not one of the streams like, look, I'm a genius and blah 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 whatever. But also I know I haven't been on here a while, so hopefully everyone's doing fine and holding up and everything. But just because I haven't been on here a while, I'm not going to be on here long still because I got to get back to researching some stuff that I'm be honest, I almost like wanted to keep researching, but I realized I was 10 minutes late. So let me just get into my notes. It's gonna be real quick. Like that's why how I'm seeing it anyway. So if you got comments, questions, or concerns or something you want to say, go ahead and say it. Where do I start? Um where do I start? I didn't put these notes in order. I'm gonna just probably go in this order that I got on here and answer some of the questions that you got. So number one, let me just knock this out. Now, the cycle to me, of course, as I always say, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell the future, but the cycle is not over. Is one thing I was talking about in the group. Let me tell you something. This is one thing I've learned a lot in the last year and a half, 2 years. Not only did I start this crypto channel, I started two other ventures or whatever. That sorry, I got to go on a tangent for a minute. I ain't been on here in a minute, but I work in entertainment stuff, and you kind of work in clusters. You work with a group of people, like a small group of people, and that's pretty much what it is. And I just realized how much of my life was really just work, even though it was fun. It was not considered work to me because it's what I enjoy doing. But everybody I was involved with was like, work colleagues. They worked in entertainment, so all the other social stuff I kind of missed. And if I'm being honest, um, with the two other ventures I started along with this channel, it's made me realize so much about people. Not trying to say I'm a better person than most, but it's a lot of messed up stuff in people that I didn't realize before that I was, I guess, say naive to. Like, people don't give a crap about clickbaiting people, making y'all extra euphoric. They don't care about scaring you, saying the market is all over. They don't give a crap. And then I think that's one of the difference with me. It doesn't mean well, in that aspect, I'm a better person than most people. But yeah, and it's just like people don't give a crap. They don't care how much they scare y'all. Long as it gets you to FOMO into watching their channel or looking at their Twitter page or whatever, it's all a game to them. I think it's trash, man. It's just really stupid. I just don't. You don't play with people's emotions like that. But cycle is not over. I just see people putting all kinds of thumbnails, and then they were like, "Well, I just did it because shut up." Like, almost make me want to pisses me off, man. Y'all scaring people, then you just like, "Well, you got to understand it's a YouTube thing and the algorithm," and y'all stupid, man. I don't really care, man. People stupid. But yeah, all these thumbnails I see popping up, and I really haven't been streaming and stuff. Just really been trying to study and stuff. But yeah, the cycle's not over, man. Don't stop letting people scare y'all. It just sounds good in the moment. It gets eyeballs or whatever. Um, and like I say, I have successful channels. I could tell people how to get successful channels, and clickbaiting is not how you do it. Um, that's old. Clickbait was like 2018, 2017. Like, you can do much better without clickbaiting if you know what you're doing when you're trying to build a channel. But whatever. Anyway, I said all this to say the main thing people wondering and getting scared about is the cycle over? Did I miss it? No, it's not. We're still fine from here. There's a lot of things that have changed, and I'm gonna talk about a couple of those today. Let me see if I can get this last stuff in order. I'm gonna try to be quick. Um, let me put this down here. Anyway, Hopefully y'all chilling. I got people dealing with fire. I got people dealing with snow. Let me say this. I put that thumbnail. It's a picture that I made a while ago and I put it up. I don't want anybody to think it's that I don't care what's going on, because I definitely do have friends dealing with both. Anyway, let's get into it. So one of the things going on with the sell-offs or whatever, the Department of Justice got this Bitcoin. They're talking about they're going to sell or whatever, and it's putting fear in the market, and people trying to figure out if it's going to dump Bitcoin, and everybody's watching that. But as I always say, they always put a reason out there. If they want to dump the market, putting a reason out there for you to think this is why it's happening. And it's really just them taking profits. And if we really, I'm going to talk about it still quick, y'all. So if we really want to get into this, like, they've taken 6% profits probably at least 10 times now. So these, between these ETFs and the ETFs and the big money, where everybody else is waiting for Bitcoin to go up to 140, 160, 200, whatever number they got in their mind, these people have already took 60% profits, and they, if not, probably 100% already over the time that we've had the ETFs active or whatever. So that's them getting their big money profits or whatever. Sorry, we're not whales and we can't play the same game they're doing. Um, but yeah, and they're also really just trying to scare people at the market. This market is much more of a drag than other cycles I've been in. Like, they really dragging it along. And it's kind of making, I see a lot of people talking about everybody's exhausted. People are real tired. This is not the promise some of them had. They thought crypto, you make this quick money, which 1 to 2 years is quick money, whether people realize it or not. People get impatient. But so yeah, they really dragging this cycle out. Also, the thing I was talking about, and I've been saying for a while. I think I've been saying this since like November. Y'all asking me like, "Hey man, what's going to happen here?" People, kind of pressuring about DCA alerts or whatever. But I've been saying there's going to be a bunch of times that it'll probably. Well, I was saying this in November. There'll be some times that it drops between November and between January 20th and the 20s of January. And it's happening. So people get antsy. They're like, I want DCA alerts. I want new buy alerts. I want all this stuff or whatever. And it's like, you can get it, but you're probably going to get dumped on or whatever. Now, of course, some of the bags we picked up because they were at low prices. I think some of them some of them holding up. Some of them repriced to some better entries or whatever. But you can't always be antsy. I think people get so antsy in crypto. You want a buy alert every day. You want a new 2-3x every day or whatever. And sometimes, like I said, that's how people lose money. I'm not with the gamble. I don't gamble. So I'm not really trying to gamble. Crypto's gambling enough. But anyway, the drops I was telling you I was going to happen in between now and the inauguration, they're happening and stuff. So I'm just kind of chilling back, relaxing, and trying to study the market. And it's almost like starting the cycle over. I can't explain it, because one thing I will say is I know like 6 projects that I have been looking for. I mean, I have been looking at for like the last 2 years or more. And they came out. I was excited, and it was like, I'm be honest. I'm just be honest. Some like, I have them on my list. I know what they do, most of them. And sometimes I'm waiting for them to come out. Sometimes I don't get a chance to go back and like check the immediate developments or whatever. And then like 6 of them came out, and they just like heavily pivoted to AI. And it's a lot of projects doing it now. I mean, should be no secret by now. Everybody's pivoting to AI, no matter what they do, whether it's DeFi, gaming, perps, like everything. Everybody's trying to get AI into the mix, which is why a lot of people say that crypto is vaporware. But you got to make the money where you can make it. But yeah, everybody's pivoting to AI. And yeah, some of the projects I was looking at were completely different things, just pivoted. So it's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot to keep up with. I keep saying I'm one person. Yeah, I wish I had a whole team and of people with me and research and stuff like that, but it is just me. I'm trying to talk in the order I want, but I'm gonna just talk about what I see here. So with everything pivoting to AI, I got this note here that these AI agents are. I keep listen. I'm gonna tell you, no matter what nobody tell you, even if I put out a buy alert about AI agents, man, these things are the new meme coins. Everybody keeps saying the difference between memes. Listen, I'm gonna say this very strongly, y'all. People are here to make money. Don't get mentally punched in the face and bamboozled, bro. AI agents, I don't care what people saying they're different because they got utility. The mugs are temporary, y'all. Don't let nobody be talking about this could be the one of the future. No, stop believing that crap, man. It's here to make money. They're just like the new meme coins. I don't care about, but it does this, and they actually do this. You can believe that crap if you want to, and you get dumped on your head. So they're the new meme coins. Even when I put them out, get in, make your profits, and get out. You know, I hate that everybody trying to like push it like they're so different. No, because one thing I've been seeing recently, these two teams been arguing on Twitter, and I can't even escape it because as I'm trying to research around Twitter, one person came up with the idea, and then the other one really pretty much just copied the same idea. And then the first team was like, look at this grift over here. They stole from my idea, whatever. And the second one's market cap is bigger. And the second one didn't even try to deny it. They was like, yeah, but we did it better. It's just meme coins. Y'all, it's like, please don't be like, this is the one of the future. There's a lot of them that are really big. Honestly, I remember the day. It hurts. I remember the day that I missed AIXBT. Like it was like that night before I had just went to sleep. The sucker was at like 200K. The next day, the sucker was at 55 million. It was crazy. But even with those, some of the bigger ones, like yeah, make your money, get their meme coins, y'all. Don't let anybody convince you anything different and be trying to hold these into the future, talking about in 5 years they're gonna be the ones running the world. Please don't do that. I talked about this months ago about the inflation look like it could probably tick back up. I already talked about the Department of Justice probably selling the Bitcoin, which is making things sideways. The other thing is that I was saying like in November, those interest rate cuts, all these cuts that people thought we was going to have these back-to-back interest rate cuts is looking less probable now because of some of the inflation rising and different things going on. At the same in the same breath, they could be like fooling me too because I don't think Trump is going to get in there and just let stuff sit still because a lot of people saying, no, we're not going to get another cut until way later this year. I don't know, but that's what's going on now. That's the sentiment that's going on right now. These quick interest rate cuts that people thought we were going to get, they don't feel like we're going to get them. So that's why the market is bearish right now. So once again, another point to say the market is not over. We just got some stuff going on right now that's making people a little bearish or wondering what's going to happen. ETF inflow has been pretty terrible some days too, so that's another thing. A lot of people bullish. Michael said was buying a lot of Bitcoin. The ETF inflows are like they were getting bigger, so now the outflows, people not liking that, making people a little fearful. I kind of already said this. Yeah, I was saying how like you got to realize these ETFs and these other people already been taking profits. So after a while, by the time you start celebrating, you're like, yes, the bull market's in full effect. They playing with house money at that point. Whenever the market starts running again, trust and believe they're gonna be playing with house money. They've already made their profits, at least probably 100% profits, and then they playing with house money. So that comes from not being a whale. We can't play the games they do. Already talked about this. Two AI teams fight with one another. And yeah, like I said, I think people get antsy because they're looking for something every single day to FOMO into, and sometimes you lose your money. Like I keep saying, you're gonna lose your money right before the parabolic run, and then you're like, dang, I could have had 200,000 in the market or whatever, but now I just got 100,000 in because I kept gambling away stuff. I'm looking for AI agents and the different stuff that's hot right now in the AI projects and seeing who pivoted to AI, which is everybody. But I'm not trying to like just throw money at everything and then, like I said, have a couple of big wins and you break even. Because I know some people do this, like they have $100 in and they'll they'll lose 90 of it and go down 10, get a quick 10x and feel like, yes, I made it. Like I just got a 10x on this one, but you right back to breaking even. So I don't want to be jumping into every little agent or whatever I see that's popping at the time. And this is one of the biggest statements I'm gonna make of this. This is what this live is about. I'll probably rename it something different. But the thing that nobody's talking about, that not even I've talked about, people have talked around it in different ways. We all keep talking about, and I've been talking about the whole cycle, how the VCs have came in with bigger valuations and how people are tired of it, and how Fair Launch was better and how you can buy Solana last cycle at 18 million versus now you buying layer ones are starting at 800 million, 2 billion and crazy stuff like that. So you can't make money off it. Even though we've made ways around this in the group, what I did not factor in is the reason that meme coins and AI agents are running is not just because of VCs and stuff like that. Is because nobody can reach them. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I feel real dumb because I didn't. It took me this long to think about this. Like y'all, if you weren't here the last two cycles, especially more so last cycle, like we had so many more exchanges. Like they've taken all the exchanges away. So when stuff launches, nobody can get to it. So that's why, even though it seemed like the harder thing last cycle, it was the hard thing, like figuring out Uniswap and gas fees and stuff like that. Everybody is back from last cycle. Not everybody, but a lot of people are back from last cycle, and they figured it out. And it's become much easier. Some of y'all don't realize how easy y'all got it coming in this cycle. Y'all think it's hard, like, oh, I lost this on gas money, or I couldn't figure out the contract thing. This jump was way harder last cycle. So what's been going on the whole cycle, and I'm pissed at myself for just not realizing this. But yeah, like nobody can reach anything. So just they're gonna buy what they can reach. Get a Phantom wallet and get a MetaMask, and meme coins are on MetaMask and Phantom wallet, and so are AI agents. And so that's what's going on. So what I was gonna name this live is they shot themselves in the foot. But yeah, so all these people who thought they were smart and they was gonna make this like the stock market, like accredited investors, and every time I get to the good stuff, the sound goes out. But yeah, so it's the craziest thing that I'm like, man, why did I not realize this before? Like I see people have said throughout the cycle, kind of like, oh, Dex is a winner in this cycle, Dex volume is up. But yeah, it's because nobody can reach anything, and so that's why different projects are running. You got like people like, oh well, China's going to buy this and this person's going to buy this or whatever, but not just the U.S., mainly the U.S. with their crap, but these other countries been kicking exchanges out. So I'm like, y'all didn't set this up correctly. Y'all thought y'all knew what y'all was doing, and that's what I keep realizing about these whales and smart money, big money, whatever. They're not as smart as y'all think they are because they do some stupid stuff. Like we at least had 4 to 5 more exchanges last cycle than we do now. Like KuCoin was one of them. Like I remember KuCoin was my dog. Like if I knew something was coming out, I'm like finna run the KuCoin because a lot of people were just on the basic stuff, and we barely have Binance US anymore. And they definitely took Binance last cycle, and then they took Binance US this cycle. Um, and so yeah, we had all these other places we can buy stuff when it launched, and it's like these idiots, they think they're smart. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what's really going on. It's not like people saying like, "Oh, narrative shifts and this is the hot narrative right now." No, the hot narrative is stuff people can reach. Like that's what the hot narrative is. It ain't got nothing to do with really AI, meme coins, and none of that. It's just the stuff that people can reach. Not to mention, like a lot of people in crypto. Now, this is the one that nobody wants to hear, but let me say this first. I still feel like some of the bags we got are still going to do well, but the part that nobody wants to hear that I see a lot of people talking about lately is not even the Binance and Coinbase listings anymore, like people think, because a lot of crypto people don't even want to be on those. They don't want to KYC at all. Like they jump on their MetaMask or their Phantom wallet, and that's how they rocking with it. So yeah, that's what's going on. These people have shot themselves in the foot by trying to lock people out because that's what they do in the stock market, and they can't figure out how to control it. And the thing is, I'm not saying it's just out of my own thinking. Like if you go and you knew the VCs, they're saying crap on their pages. Like, and that's what made me really realize. I was like, oh, if I look back, y'all been arguing about this for the last 6 months, saying how meme coins are stupid and this, that, and another, and you can't do this forever. And so they don't have the control they once have, which kind of makes me excited because I like seeing that stuff is being, and I'm not trying to speak in crypto terms, but it's more decentralized where it's no longer that the powers that be have all the control. Like we kind of getting some power here. And so that's really what's going on. Like, yeah, AI is hard to understand. But you like, oh, NVIDIA and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, NVIDIA, AI is hot in the regular world. I get it. Yes, it's hot in crypto, but that's not the reason why. The reasons why is because it's stuff that people can reach. They can just get on their hot wallet and buy these projects and make money. Um, yeah, it's crazy. It took man. Sometimes I'm so deep in research, and I got all this other stuff going on in my life. Like I'm pretty sure none of y'all really thought of this either. So, um, but it's really that simple, y'all. It's really nothing too deep. It's really just that simple. But anyway, I just jumped on to say, yeah, the cycle is not over. That's what's going on. But don't, like I said, don't FOMO into every, just like memes. It's definitely meme coins, y'all. it's still the same type of teams making stuff up. You do got some good teams that do have some people that's deep in AI on their teams, and or have some other kind of footing in AI. Other than that, you got the same. It's the same meme coin guys that are making up the agents, or whatever, and then that's why you're not catching some of them. And they just run overnight. You wake up and you was like, man, this didn't just launch in the middle of the night, and there's already a 60 million market cap. It's the same game. Don't let nobody convince you that it's different. Um, yeah, make your money and get out. But what I will say is, like I said, I don't want people FOMOing into this stuff just because it's hot now and you start dumping all your bags, because I feel like this stuff's going to run later. The game I'm trying to play now is I am like watching some of the AI agents and the different stuff that's out there. But I feel like even though people's like, yeah, this is how the cycle works and the utility's about to run. I think I said this on one of my other streams. I don't know how quick utility runs, if I'm being honest. But it's cool with me because I'll still get my short-term capital gains. I know I talk about this all the time. And it may be later this year when utility really starts running. They might just grift for the rest of this whole like spring or whatever, if I'm being honest with you. And grifting means just bullcrap projects, whether it's meme coins or AI agents that's made or whatever AI stuff that's made up. And then we'll get that probably real utility run later on. Not what a lot of people want to hear, but it's good that you kind of probably know what's going on now versus being in shock or whatever. Because a lot of people are getting really frustrated, they're getting tired, they're getting exhausted with how the market is moving. But don't let them scare you at the market is all I can really say. You can't make money anywhere else like you can in crypto. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. The whole AI space is so crazy right now. And like I said, I enjoyed it before because I could do my research months ahead of time. And then like when the project comes out, I know what it's going to do. But all the stuff that's making money is the stuff that's just dropping overnight now. There's no build up. You got to fight tooth and nail to find out who the team is. And I've seen a couple of them, like I've seen at least 6 to 8 of them, like, hey, man, this is the team. It's a great person behind it. This who behind it. And then the sucker still rug. So it's not the same game. You got to take your time sometimes. Maybe you get into some of the projects later than you want to, but I'd rather, because I mean, I got moms and dads and stuff in my group. That's one thing I know about my group that's real different. I don't have a bunch of DJing young cats. It's like, like 17, 18 years old who's just like having fun gambling in crypto. I got people with my group that got lives and children and stuff going on. So I can't be putting out all this, this gambling. I don't have gamblers. I don't think I have too many gamblers in my group. But yeah, my group is a little different. But sometimes you might get into some of the plays later, but I try to give it some time so I can get the research done on it. And the other problem, we've been having, I hopefully people learn by now, because I know a couple still in there. They don't think I do, but people trying to buy up the supply, and all you're doing is you're tanking your own money and you're tanking everybody else's money. But hopefully people have learned from that mistake. And yeah, that's all I really got to talk about. But yeah, the cycle's not over. Don't let people scare you with their clickbait and Twitter bait or whatever the crap they be putting out. But y'all are definitely tired. I don't even think it's not even many comments and questions on here. Or viewers. I haven't been on here in a while, but it's all good. Carmen said, good morning. Good morning to you too. BB Service said, hello, Zo. Hey, what's up, man? Then my voice went out for a minute. Carmen B said, and we like it how you run the group. Yeah, man. I've learned a lot of stuff. Like I said, I started 3 businesses during this time, and I'm a genius in a lot of different things that I do between music, entertainment, and stuff like that. I'm learning more about how other people move and stuff. And I wish I would have thought of some stuff a little sooner than I did, but I really just try to make sure people, can make money safely and not gamble too much, because I mean, I've been there. Like you put some money out there and I don't want to gamble too much. And I want people just jumping every 2 seconds to like put money in the stuff or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you can make money. My group is going to be different. Like I said, when I'm making calls and stuff, I'm actually buying. I could tell you about a whole bunch of stuff I see out there, but I'm really just putting out buy alerts and stuff I'm actually buying. But yeah, I know it's a little scary right now. But like I said, I told you these dips going to happen between. I was telling back in October. I think I was saying October, between now and January 20th or whatever the inauguration is, that it's going to be some dips. And people are like, hey, can we DCA today? I mean, you can if you want to, but I wasn't really looking forward to like putting too many DCA alerts out, because you kind of see all the stuff kind of happening, and still wondering if we can go lower from here. Um, really don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't did the Trump thing happen today? I didn't look at what happened. I think job numbers came out, and the Trump trial, whatever you want to call it, was today, and I wasn't even looking at that because I've been on Twitter looking at AI stuff. So, did y'all see anything that happened with that? Let me know in the comments. Um, Elon said, "Good morning. Good morning to you too." Did we freeze up here? Let me see. Are we back? Are we back yet? Oh, hold on here. Hmm. What in the world is going on? I have no idea what is going on. Are y'all hearing me? Look, I see the camera went out and froze. I think I have more technical difficulties than anybody, probably. Um, I have no idea what's going on. Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all seeing? I see the monitor is frozen. Just let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, it's fine. Like I said, I'm not trying to run this like NBC. Sorry about continuously having these technical problems, but I can't see anything that's wrong right now. I don't know why it's doing that. You can hear, but you can't see. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't look at the job numbers or whatever. 2005. So it's probably a little higher than it's supposed to be. Yeah. So I mean, in the short term, things could probably look a little bearish or whatever, but I feel like we're gonna be fine from here. Don't think the cycle's over and you miss your opportunity to make money. But yeah, people are grifting right now. I mean, which is, I mean, yeah, you can say it's smart too. Make money where you can and stuff, and make money for when the bull comes or whatever. I don't take too many risks. Like I said, I don't gamble too much. But yeah, we'll find some of these AI agents and stuff. And I still don't know what's wrong with this camera. But yeah. So I mean, I guess that's the show for today. I ain't gonna keep talking your head off or whatever. But just chill. I think things are fine, and I got to get back to researching some things. Hopefully, it ain't been too much movement if I do decide to get into these. But yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out. And Patreon is at patreon.com/cryptozo. If y'all want to get on there, I'm doing this so terrible today. I don't know why the camera went out. But yeah, patreon.com/cryptozo if you want to get into some of the stuff. And I'm about to get back to research. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time.